Afternoon, everybody. What we're going to do today, I repaired this chainsaw for a buddy. I'll give you a whole spiel on the thing. I repaired it for him, and I wanted to test it, and I had some trees up on top of the hill I had to cut down anyhow. So I went up and cut them down, made sure it was working fine. I'll just give you a quick look on how to quickly clean your chainsaw. You know, not a cleaning to put it away at the end of the year, but how to give it a cleaning when you're done, when you're just going to put it away till the next use. Start by taking this clutch cover off. You really don't even need any special tools. If you buy a good chainsaw, it's going to come with all the tools you need to do this, because you might end up having to do this out in the field anyhow. That's your brake, activated by, you see that on the camera? This bar right here. Forward brake's on, back brake's off. This star wheel right here is what grabs this star wheel here and closes this metal band. So that's your brake. There's your clutch. And then to loosen this, that's all you do. Just take, just turn this, which way would that be? Counterclockwise to loosen it, and then clockwise to tighten it. And that way you can pull your chain off the bar. And if you, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but if you look at it as I spin this, it's slowly drawing this bar back, and that's what's loosening the chain. And you just strip the chain right off the bar. Which sometimes is, whoops, easier said than done here. I readjust this camera after I hit it with my big ass head. And there we go, chain's off. Lay that off to the side. We'll extend the bar back out, since it's easier to get it off when it's all the way out. And there you go. Alright, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to wipe this down just with a clean rag, and I'll show you the oil holes and how I clean everything out. I keep hitting that with my hat. Just take it off. I need a pointer here so I can point this stuff out. This right here is an oil hole. Right, the oil comes out from your bar and chain oil, and then clean this out. This right here is another oil hole. Now you can put this bar on either way. because it's got an oil hole on each side on opposite ends. That there too is an oil hole. You can, you know, manually oil it if you want to, if you might not be getting enough oil coming up through the bar to oil that front sprocket. That one right there. Make sure all that's real clean. I take compressed air and I blow all this out, which I'm going to take it out of the garage, do that, because it makes a hell of a mess. But all the thick stuff, you just give it a quick scrape, like so. Get in there, get in there, give all this a quick scrape. And then for cleaning in the bar track, I don't know if you heard that, for cleaning inside this bar track, I have things like this. This is actually a baby bottle brush. It works great for cleaning in that bar track. And you take your little screwdriver, you can get out anything that's big in there, and then you just take compressed air and blow it out real good too. And I'm going to go do that right now, and I'll get back with you. I'm not going to videotape it because it gets really loud and the compressor might come on. So we'll talk in a few. Alright, we're back. And I blew it all out. And then to get some of the hard to reach stuff, I'm going to take this camera down to show you guys. So I just I buy these. They're baby bottle brushes. You know, for cleaning out nipples on baby bottles and whatnot. And you can buy carburetor cleaning kits to do this, but they're like $12. These you get at Walmart, and in the toddler section or baby section, whatever you want to call it, it's like $2.98 for 5 or 6 of these brushes, and they work great. Like I said, I've used these for cleaning carburetors. They're reusable. They will literally get down in anywhere to clean. And all these spots where you can't get nothing, you'd actually have to take the saw apart to clean. I like them. They work great. Take a bigger one. See if I can get a better angle on this. It gets right up in there, right up in there, loosens everything up. And then when you're done, you blow out the brushes, and you take and compressed air and blow out the saw. And when I get everything pretty well loosened up, I use a product that has a Teflon in it. Give everything a quick squirt, not a whole bunch of it, you don't have to pile it. But you give it all a quick squirt, and I will poke away with these brushes a little bit more with this Teflon in here. Try to get it spread around a little bit more. And then I'll take it, use my compressor again, and blow all this crap back out again. I'll blow all this back out, and then go back to you, and I'll show you the rest of it. Alright guys, hang on. This is kind of what you're going to want to see. You're not going to get it spotless, you know, unless you take everything apart and clean it. But like I said, this isn't a year at the end clean. This is an in-between uses clean. This is pretty much what you want to see. There's no big chunky shit anywhere in here. You know, it's got a little coating on it. I coated it with that Teflon, so Stuff does tend to stick to it less once you get that Teflon in here. Get your gun off his perch and show you inside. You can see I get all that crap, the big crap that's stuck in there, get it all out of there. And then, I mean, that's good. And then we'll put it back together. I'll show you them oil holes on the bar and how I clean them. What do we got here? Right here. Here's the oil holes on the bar. There's one right there. Okay. And there's one right there. You see that? Yeah, right there. What I do, I blow compressed air down in there, because all this is a channel that opens up right there and then feeds into this groove. The other one's the same way, and all this is in case you put the bar on flip-flop, it's always going to get oil. Like I said, I just blow compressed air through there, take my needle from my spray can, and I just spray in there a little bit. That way you know you get everything out. Then to put it back together, wipe this down a little bit. You pretty much reverse the process, that's all. Put your bar on. Whoops. Grab my tool here and I'll screw this bar in a little bit so that it doesn't fall out so easy. And that's counterclockwise. I'm screwing this to loosen it, which would be loosening it, and all I want to do is rest under that clutch for now so it doesn't fall out. And we'll screw it in the rest of the way so we can get the chain put on it. I'm trying to look in this camera and do this at the same time, so it's a little difficult. And after you untangle your chain, you can put it on. This chain out here on the bench and get her untangled. And it's that simple. Now that's untangled. Move the saw back into view here. Start by putting your chain around your drive sprocket. What you do is look in there, make sure nothing bad's happening to it. Then get it worked into your bar. Like so. And I need to loosen up a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. And that should get it. Get this set in there. It's always nice when you get to watch someone else struggle with something, isn't it? I guess I'm really not struggling. It's giving me a little problem. You do that the whole way up. Once you get everything set in there, it will fall, theoretically, right onto this. What you have to do this end first. Everything looks good there. Try to loosen it up just a little bit more. Oh, why this thing's fighting me so bad? She is too. This thing's giving me a run for my money here. There we go. Just needed persuaded a little bit. Now it's in. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit so that it holds. I'm not fumbling around with this chain. That's clockwise to tighten, counterclockwise to loosen. You know, you just get it tight enough to where it'll hold that chain into place, and you can pick up all your runners and slide them into the respective groove, just like so. Everything's in. We will put our cover on, which is also nice and clean, and then give it its final adjustment. If you try adjusting it without this cover, nothing's holding that bar from flopping around, and it's just not the right way to do it. You don't want to hammer these tight, but also when you adjust them, you want them just a little bit loose. Let's get a look at this chain. See how loose that is? That's no good. So, run it clockwise. See that? That's pretty good right there. And you can also tell by the sound of it if, I guess you'd say if your chain's singing to you, it's too tight. And you just give those a little crank. And that's it. That's how to quickly clean up your chainsaw in between uses. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.